Good morning, everyone. This is Anne Marie. Today is Thursday, January 24th. This is Look at SPY. We're taking a look at the daily chart today, watching for the expansion. Here is the butterfly that we are looking at. Great thing about Motive Wave, which is this charting software that we have right here, it is a very, very nice software that allows you to just pick and plant these formations, these harmonic formations right on top of your chart. Tells you where they should go. Right now we're in the shaded space. Notice if this were here, then these two numbers would be identical, but we have a long drop here, and so that expands this just a little bit more. The 200 level does seem to be where things are gravitating towards. We are very sharply ascending in this last piece, and this sharp ascension cannot continue, right? That's just not the way things work. Things don't go up forever, and they don't go down forever. So what we're looking at is a very sharp expansion that is a little bit unusual. So we are coming to the tip of where we're supposed to be. Now, could it be that it comes all the way up into here? Yes. Could it be that it comes all the way up into there? Yes, but I do not foresee that doing that in a straight line. Now, that being said, all the technical indicators continue to give us upside momentum in the grand scale. We're still moving very sharply to the upside here, still moving sharply to the upside there. Even when we inflect in this region, you can see that the inflection is very minor coming into support. So if we inflect, we are going to imagine that it's going to come into support. What are the potential support levels over the coming days? Could come into the 127.2. That normally is something that happens if we extend into 1618, take a breath, we come into 127.2. If we stop shy of that and begin to bounce again, it's usually very, very aggressive buying, and that's going to give us the 200% extension. All right, so that's what we're looking at. If we go all the way down, let's go right down to the 30-minute chart so we can see what the daily parameters are looking like. Notice the expansion here. This wave is much bigger than this one before we start seeing this rotational event. So what is the line in the sand? Well, I would surmise that the line in the sand is somewhere around 149.30, 149.32. If it breaks there, it's going to get a little bit softer, and you might be able to stage a counter trend trade on the day inside of that event. Here's the thing. This is a freight train. It's moving fast. Getting in front of it, going in the opposite direction, not really the smartest thing to do. Just saying. All right? And so what might be the most wise thing, if you do desperately want to short this market, which you could be successful at, it's just something that you need to be extremely cautious with. You need to move it on a very, very tight time frame and then watch for these candlesticks. See these doji events coming in here, flattening out, but still you can see the line of buyers sitting right there at that 149.20-ish area. So if you do lose 49.30, you've got support of 49.20. If you lose 49.20, looks like you've got support at about 149.12, 149.15, something like that. And then you can stair step down. What's the most likely space? Well, it's going to try to come in to the weekly VWAP, but as we can see, it really hasn't desperately wanted to be there. It's been held pretty well. Frontline support going to be sitting at this level right here. A drop off of this level does give us room to move to the downside. This morning pre-market, we've got a little bit of a pullback. We've got some pretty significant movers. I just saw Netflix and common sense that Apple would not be able to deliver what it is that everybody expects because everybody's so dismal on it anyway. But that ought to be pretty interesting trading. Probably better trading than the broad markets right now. A lot of individual events that could take you better spaces. All right, good luck trading today. Remember, in the end, it's all about how the price moves along with the candlesticks. If you are long and you continue to make candlesticks that give you higher lows and higher highs, you can remain long. The moment it begins to give you lower lows and lower highs, you need to look at frontline support. See what it's done right here. I'm going to borrow this line. Notice this, higher highs, higher lows. It stops doing it right here, starts giving us lower highs and lower lows. When it drops through relative support, which could be there or could be there, frankly, seems much more likely that it's there, as long as it's going to recapture the event, you know that from a holding perspective, you're in good shape. But if you're kind of guy that likes to scalp, or gal, likes to scalp and move up like this, that's all you need to look for. Pay attention to the little things. That's what's going to make you money. And failing to pay attention to the little things and just hanging on because you think you're right works for some people, but not a lot of them. Okay? So if you think that that's the kind of trader that you are and you're consistently not doing well, could mean that you need to change your strategy a little. All right. Good luck trading today.